Yo, what's up guys? This is Dondam Design House on YouTube. I'm your host, Andrew. Today we got a special package here and we got 4 different Beyblades from the SB brand. I guess you guys could already tell what is this video about. It's an unboxing video and some performance tests on these SB brand Beyblade X. And just a disclaimer, SB brand is one of the big Beyblade manufacturer. And these are the latest Beyblade toy that they reproduce, or I should say they just produce it. And let's just open them. We will start with Phoenix Wing. Yup, so let's take a closer look on the Phoenix Wing. I would say it's pretty decent looking. The paint job is definitely not as shiny as the real one. It does come with a 960. Even though that most of the time we're using the stripe on the holder part to identify if it is a 60 or 80, and it doesn't have like 4 stripes, but it's actually a 60 from the height itself, and it does come with a GF, which is the gear flat. But yeah, let's assemble it. It's pretty smooth, you know, nothing caught up or anything. I would say it's a pretty decent Beyblade, and we'll do the comparison later on. Let's look at the second one. Alrighty, now we got the Rivengale 580 with the gear ball tips. Let's put it out. Here we can see the blade of the Rivengale. It looks pretty decent. The shininess actually looks very similar to a brand new one that I have. I think SB brand definitely did a very good job when they're paying attention to the detail. I do want to say that the metal crafting on the SB brand is actually very detailed and precise. No plastic debris is found from this Beyblade. It's a 2 parts on the tips. They have a screw to reinforce it, which is good, which is better than I guess it's MQ. And again, SB brand doesn't have any branding on their Beyblade, while the flame will say Blade Super X and the other one will say Blade X. And when I'm assembling the blade, it's pretty sturdy, a bit shaky, but overall it's pretty nice. Not bad, 8 out of 10. Let's look at the other one. Next up, we got Unicorn Stain 560 gear points. But yeah, let's look at the gear point first. It did a really good job. It's also 2 parts. At first, I was actually very worried that it would turns out to be just a gear flat, because you know they made a mistake like that before. On the Shark Edge, they just give out like a flat instead of a low flat. But yeah, anyways, side topic. Actually, on this Beyblade, we found there's an uncut plastic part that avoid us to put the ratchet together. So I actually used a Dremel tool to cut it open. And on the later on video, it's fixed. But right now, you know, I'm still figuring out how to put it back. It's dumb. But yeah, nevertheless, let's go to another one. I would give this one like a 5 out of 10 because of the uncut part. It's not playable until we fix it. Finally, we got the Spain Cow 980 gear needle. The gear needle itself actually did a really good job. It's also 2 part with a screw to reinforce it. 980, perfect height, perfect looking, perfect stripes. Color is a bit off, but they tried their best. You know, not even Mythic is using the right color, so I'll give a pass to this fake Beyblade. And here's just me comparing the height of the 960 versus the 980 from the SB. I hope they can do a better job not to confuse us with the stripes, because it's a very good indication. But other than that, the height is actually accurate. Here we go with the unboxing of the Beyblade. Let's do some weight tests and some real and fake comparison to see what's going on with these. Alright, we have the weight on the center, and let's weigh Rivengale first. This is the fake one. It is 42 grams. And versus the real Rivengale, it is 41 grams. And then for the fake Phoenix Wing is 48 grams. versus the real one which is 49 grams, slightly heavier. Unicorn Stain, the fake one, is 41 grams versus the real one, which is 42. And for Spain's Cow, 43 for the fake one and 41 for the real one, slightly heavier. So yeah, I would say there's not much difference here. It's not like they varies between like 5 grams or something, or 3 grams, so it's alright. And yeah, let's do some real and fake comparison. We're trying to make this video as informational as we could. For Rivengale, I would say we'll look at the colors. You can see the center part, it has like a different kind of gray or silver. The ratchets is a bit dark on the fake one, and also for the tips is a bit dark on the yellow. And again, the crafting on the metal of the fake one is actually more precise. Yeah, these are something that you should look for. And same thing to the Phoenix Wing. Paint on the color wheel is a bit different. The real one is more shiny. And pay attention to the claws on the Phoenix logo. The fake one has it with white, but the real one has it with yellow. I would say this is a very big indication to tell, but as well as the logo itself is missing like the brand name on the fake one. For the ratchet, the fake one actually have like a lighter and brighter red, crimson red, but the biggest difference I would say is the GF tips. You can see that on the left is the fake one. You guys can see that the fake one is more circular, and on the real one, the teeth mark of the gear actually extend to the bottom, but the real one doesn't. Alright, 2 more to go. For Unicorn Stain, I would say there's not much differences here. The design on the logo is pretty relevant. The metal crafting on the fake one is actually super defined when you look at it side by side with the real deal. Color of the ratchet is looking alright. The height is perfect. The tips, same thing here. You can see that the gear teeth marking on the fake one is not extending to the bottom. It's pretty circular. And you can actually tell the difference when you launch the Beyblade because they sound a bit different. And finally, for Spain's Cow, the real logo design is definitely more vibrant and brighter. It's like you put like a darker filter on the fake one. The metal itself, there's not much differences here. The height of the ratchet is alright. The color of the ratchet is alright. The gear needle is also alright. I would just say that the color on the fake one is a bit deeper. And aside from that, I think everything checks out. Well, you can only tell the differences when you compare with the real one, because most of the differences is the color and the logo design. So let's see some battle. Alright, we got 4 Beyblade in hand. We're going to do a one-on-one, the real one versus the fake one. Let's start with Rivengale. The real one goes down first and follow with the fake one. Some extreme dash is happening with the fake gear flat. It's pretty unstable for the real one because it's a 4 blades Beyblade, but it comes with a 5 ratchet. However, even the fake one is getting a bit tired. It's pretty stable, so it's alright. Even though it lost, it doesn't mean that it's that bad. And then we got Unicorn Stain. You know what? I couldn't tell which one did I launch first because they look very similar. Oh, I guess the real one actually sneaked out already. So I actually have not much comment on this Beyblade because gear point is basically a very uncontrolled tip. It's even worse than point, so I would just stick with point. But the performance of the Beyblade isn't bad at all. It just happens to be the tips that causes the issue of stability. Next up, we got Space Cow. Wow, I think the fake one just did an extreme dash. It's really my first time seeing a gear needle doing like an extreme dash. So that is amazing to see. And the fake one took the win. What's good, SB brand? And finally, we got Phoenix Wing versus Phoenix Wing. Hey, put your ears close to the speaker. You can hear the difference of the spin. So this is the fake one, and you can definitely hear less turbulent sound here. I assume because it's too circular, so it doesn't create a lot of friction and sound. And that's the real sound. Ooh, what the hell? SB brand took the win. What's up? Okay, one more official battle. I don't know if it's right to say it, but I think that the fake tips actually have more stamina and it has more stability compared to the real RF. So that's about it. Thank you for watching this 12 minutes video introducing the 4 new SB brand Beyblade X. Which one will you pick? If you're on a budget, do your own thing. That's about it. Hope you guys like this video. Peace!